Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the next install of a video about SpecPrecision. They make reproduction airsoft sights. You can buy them on AliExpress. There'll be links down below. They sent me two sights. They sent me an EOTech ESPS3 repro, which I reviewed in the last video. So if you want to go and check that out, go and have a look there. The other thing they sent me was this, which is like an ACOG repro not red dot sight, it's airsoft sight or rifle scope, and I'm quite excited for this. I don't actually have a real one, so in the last video I actually compared the EOTech, the real one that I have, to the actual one that they sent me. This one I can't do that, but I am going to give you guys just an idea of what it's like, what it feels like. I'll try and show you the reticle, etc. But this one, just for reference, is $120. I think the EOTech EXPS3 replica, that was $116. So in the box, it is just a kind of standard box. I've got an operator's manual that comes in. I have a cleaning cloth, and then it gives me this. And so this looks pretty great, I have to say, just on a kind of like open the box look. So it looks like I've got two of these lens protectors here. So they look like they're the same size. So I imagine these both go on the back. So I don't know why they've sent me two of them. But there are two here. So I've got those. Other thing is the sight and a little silica packet. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So it's got SpecPrecision. So it's actually got the brand's actual trademark on there. So obviously you would not expect that if it's a real ACOG. It's that very obvious kind of like ACOG design. What it does have, which is very cool, is these iron sights on the top. So it's got like a raised iron sight post above where this adjustment cap is. So the adjustment is there. It's actually like a clicky wheel. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it's got very tactile clicks instead of having like a screwdriver, which I really like. I think that's cool because if you're actually in the field and you want to adjust it, you're not having to like do that. So yeah, so it's got this sight post, this iron sight post that goes above, and then it's got like a holographic little front sight there. What is also very cool is it has a built-in kill flash. So this in airsoft I really love for two reasons. One, because actually if you're playing, it's gonna like give away the flash from your lens. But also it can act as like a little like protector. So it can stop BBs from smashing the lens straight away. Sometimes you get lenses that can withstand that, but to be honest, I have to say most of the time, I've always seen lenses smash. Now it's got a Picatinny rail adapter on the top, which is your standard kind of like, you know, you're going to screw it here. You're going to attach that to the top of a Picatinny rail. It's got your kind of like QR code scan on there, which you would see in a lot of real steel products as well as replica ones. And then it has your filament on the top here. And what I really like with these is they don't actually take a battery. You don't need to put a battery in it, but you still do have an illuminated reticle. And again, repro stuff, generally it's not done very well, so I'm not expecting that much. I mean, it's $120, so you know, hopefully it's good, but generally, you know, it's not going to be as good as the real thing. But that's going to take light in there, and it is going to shine it straight into the actual sight so that we can see that reticle illuminated. So this is going to be a 3x zoom, I believe. Is that normally what it is? 3x on the, let me just make sure. 4x. So it's a 4x zoom. So this isn't going to be adjustable. You can't bring it back and put it forward from 1 to 4. It's not an LPVO, but it's going to give us a 4 times zoom. And oh, that's so interesting. So I covered that filament just there, and there was no illuminated reticle, and I looked at it and I was like, that's so weird. As soon as I pulled my hand off, it turned red. So that is pretty cool. So I have to say it's super clear. You know, I need to have probably the eye location needs to be, okay, so I can bring that closer in terms of just like the shadow of it. But if I get my eye about this distance, that's where I get to see the entire sight clearly, and I'm not getting, you know, like, you know, warping as you would do with any like LPVO or sniper sight. I need my eye relief there. But I would have to say, so basically it's got like the 4, 6, 8, and 10 in terms of like the range drop, which obviously on airsoft it's going to be, you know, kind of unusable, but it's kind of good for that you've got it there because it just looks realistic. It has a triangle little reticle in the middle, which is illuminated red, and then it's got little bars on the side. Now, I'm going to try and show it to you on here, but I have a feeling. So you can see that illuminated red reticle right there. That is going to be what you're seeing, that little triangle. Now, I think they do different versions of this. They do a version where you can actually have a red dot, like a micro red dot that bolts on the top here. But I'd say weight-wise, it's really good. It's full metal. It's got the SpecPrecision kind of branding on it, as I said, which some people, if they're wanting, you know, like real steel milsim exactly the same, is going to be a bit different. You know, they may not like that as much. But the actual quality of it is great. This little eye relief reticle here for the focus is really good. You've obviously got these caps here which are doing the adjustment. The actual adjustment is little like tactile clicks. So that seems good. The hardware seems good. I mean, I think these sights are going to be perfect for that person who's like, I want something that's actually going to work and be a good reticle and also look like something, but I don't want to do like a $20, you know, piece of plastic that sits there and looks the same. Because this definitely works well. I mean, like I can't tell that the kill flash is on there. Like I can't see any mottling from that. And like the red actual reticle is very bright where it is. Like if I cover it there, it literally goes black. If I take it off, it goes red. And like the clarity of like actually seeing where I'm seeing. Again, I'm sorry, this is kind of like a lot harder to actually like demonstrate for you. But the actual clarity of it is really good. I would say I actually probably prefer this to the EXPS3. It's obviously a very different use case. You need something more of a DMR. You know, you could even use this on a sniper because it's airsoft, you know, like you're not really going to have the range needed that you would have with a sniper rifle. So like a 4X, I think is going to be absolutely fine for most people. And I do like as well that you've got that iron sight sight post there. You can see there, that's where the holographic little orange thing is there. And having it that high means that if I'm using that on a replica, then I can actually not have to use the actual sight here. I can use these for close range, and then I can use this if I'm taking more dedicated shots. So yeah, guys, I'm really impressed, I have to say. As I said, it's $120.96, I think, if you get that on AliExpress now. There will be a link down below so you can go and check it out. But I think they do it in a green reticle, a red reticle. They do a flat top to it. They do one which has the actual iron sights on the top, and then they have like a version which has that micro red dot on top, and that's about $158. So I haven't tested this out, guys. They have sent it to me for free. And obviously I don't know how hard wearing it is, but my initial thoughts of it and just playing around with it feels very solidly built. There's no rattle in it. It feels like it is. You can also remove this here and put another rail onto there if you wanted to. So you could change that out, it looks like. Yeah, it feels very good quality. It's very solid. Like the materials seem great. So yeah, I mean, all positive from me. And I think if you're spending $120, then it's going to give you the performance in terms of the reticle that you definitely want. I just don't know if it like stands up to bangs, etc. I'm not going to drop this on the floor because this is going to be for Remember to win. And I don't think they'll appreciate it if I break it or if it's got knocks and bangs all over it. But yeah, I have to say, SpecPrecision, go check them out. I'll put the links down below, as I said. And if there are other products you want me to review or other questions that you have specifically on this, you want me to make a short, show you what something looks like, definitely put it down there and I'm more than happy to help out with that. Thanks guys so much. I will see you very soon on the next video. Have a great day wherever you are. Goodbye.